Did you know the various types of raw food recipes that exist? And what are their characteristics with respect to taste and your wellness? If you want to know, this video will explain this with a reasonable amount of detail, all the 10 categories that exist. By the way, if you are new to this channel, in this series I am developing a course on raw food diet. I have completed the first segment on philosophy wherein I have covered about 24 episodes. In the current segment, I am covering the raw food recipe guidelines. What are the concepts of making recipes? How do you make them? This is among the first videos with respect to the types. Now, what are the types of raw food recipes that exist? Don't forget to click on the subscribe channel and the bell icon if you have not subscribed already. The types that are familiar, you could be familiar with is one is salads. Salads are excellent ways of eating vegetables just by cutting the vegetables and fruits. You could add some dressings. The dressings could be oil based, nut based, or vegetable or fruit based as well. You could top up with this and make the salad more interesting. Salads are a good way of getting good amount of nutrients and are filling to the stomach as well. These are very good ways of losing weight because the calorie content is very low when you eat lot of salads. If you are looking to lose weight, I would suggest go for at least 2 meals in a day for salads. The next category that comes up is sprouts. Sprouts are germinated seeds. These could be made with various kinds of lentils. You could home grow them easily with a sprout maker at home, or even if you don't have a sprout maker, you could make them very easily. I have some videos already on how to make this. Sprouts, since they are germinating, they contain a lot of micronutrients. So by consuming sprouts, you would be including lot of micronutrients for your body. They could be extremely healthy. However, the calorie content is not high and they may not be adequate for you to run through the day if you are surviving only on sprouts, unless you eat really large quantities. The third category that comes close to these is noodles. Vegetable noodles can be made from different kinds of vegetables. For example, you could make very nice noodles with yellow zucchini, which is more like a yellow colored cucumber. You could also make flat noodles or pasta like using a simple vegetable peeler. If you have a julienne cutter, with that also you could make some. You could make juices. That is the fourth category. Juices are excellent in terms of nourishment to the body. They pack a ton of nutrients because you need a hell lot of vegetables to make just a glass of juice. Because you are consuming lot of vegetables through this method without including pulp, it is easier to consume large quantities. So if you are trying to improve your skin tone, or if you are somebody who have got some ailments, long-standing ailments, if you have got allergies, for example, in all these cases, having a juice or day in a day can help in a big way. You could make juices extremely delicious by including certain items as a lemon for vitamin C and some kind of sweetener as well. Okay, the fifth category is smoothies. Smoothies are made from fruits, leafy greens, other kinds of vegetables by including some fats through nuts or dry fruits, or you could add some oil as coconut oil or almond oil, and you can make it interesting by adding lemon juice for vitamin C, then some sweeteners such as dates, and also you could add any kind of flavoring agents such as cocoa powder, carob powder, or any kind of spices and herbs. You would include water and then blend them in a high-speed blender. In the case of smoothies, although you can make them in regular blenders, I would strongly recommend a high-speed blender only. The reason is very simple. The smoothies which are made from a high-speed blender are very smooth, and they give you a texture similar to a milkshake. They are very delicious, filling to the stomach, all-inclusive nutrients, lots of vitamins and antioxidants. Technically speaking, if you just have smoothies throughout the day, that is a good enough meal. You could have 3 or 4 smoothies in a day and you don't need to eat anything else from a nutrient point of view. The sixth category is soups. Yeah, you could make soups as well. You could make soups from some vegetables such as pumpkin, tomatoes, cucumber, few such vegetables can be taken. Add some dry fruits such as cashews, maybe a little bit of oil, or you could skip that. And then you could add some herbs, some masala powders, some curry powders, add some water and blend them in a high-speed blender until it becomes just warm. When you go up to just warm, which will typically take only 2-3 minutes in a high-speed blender, you are not losing any nutrients by heating it. These are warm to touch, excellent as a dinner. If you are trying to lose weight, you could include this as part of your diet. The seventh category are sweets. These are again my favorite items. I make sweets of different kinds. Typically these are your brownies, energy balls made from nuts or dry fruits, dates and any kind of flavoring agents. They are very easy to carry in a small box or pouch. Anywhere you go, they could go with you very easily and give you tons of energy to run you through the day. I like sweets a lot, and I am a clear proof that by eating a lot of nuts and dry fruits, you don't really gain weight, because your satiation level is high, you don't feel hungry frequently, you tend to eat less eventually. The next category is cookies. You could make all kinds of cookies by dehydrating some kind of vegetables, some kind of grains such as sesame seeds or chia seeds, and a gluing agent such as dates or flaxseed powder and a little bit of water. Dehydrate them into cookies. So these will provide a very good amount of snack that you want to munch on in the evening when you don't really need anything but you want to eat something. The ninth category is candies. You could make interesting candies including fruit juices. You can make a fruit juice, add some flavoring agents to that. You could add lemon juice, for example, or you could use any other spices and put them in the freezer in molds. So whenever you feel like having a candy, you just pick up that candy from the mold in the freezer and enjoy it. Now, there is something very important with respect to candies. In the case of candies, we are using only the fruit juice, not the entire pulp. So, fruits are not to be consumed as juice in general. But if you are going to have only occasionally some candies, it's not going to kill you. By the way, I forgot to mention that when you are making juices, you shouldn't be making fruit juices. You should be making only vegetable juices. When you make fruit juices and not consume the pulp in the fruit, what happens is, number one, because the soft fiber is missing from the fruit, therefore your blood vessels do not get cleaned and they don't get the full benefit of eating the fruit. The second thing is, because the pulp is missing, therefore your insulin levels are not regulated, and the sucrose, glucose and fructose in the fruit juices will become excessive in the body, and your sugar levels, blood sugar levels could spike up. So except in the cases of people who are sick or exceptional situations, otherwise in general fruits are to be consumed always as a whole, never as a juice. But when I said never again, there could be a few exceptions. And the 10th interesting category which you could have as a dessert, or actually I would recommend as a dinner, are ice creams. Ice creams are extremely delicious when you make from raw food diet. You could make ice creams by having some fruits such as bananas and blending them with dry fruits and some kind of flavoring agent, and especially including some coconut oil. Coconut oil has got a peculiarity of able to freeze, and they give an extremely good creamy texture which is necessary for ice creams. Now ice creams can be made so that you consume them immediately with a very smooth creamy consistency, or you could leave them in the freezer and consume it whenever you want. They last in the freezer for a very long time if you can hold on to that long. Ice creams are very good in terms of giving good energy because largely they are consisting of bananas and dry fruits. But if you want to consume less energy, then you could reduce the amount of fat content and still enjoy the fruits. So these are the 10 categories. Let me go through the categories again. You can have salads, you could have sprouts, you could have noodles, juices, smoothies, soups, sweets, cookies, candies and ice creams. A total of 10 varieties of raw food recipes are possible. I hope you have learned something today. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, please don't forget to click on the like button. That's how YouTube recommends the video as a good video for others. So if you want to have others to view this video, please click on the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. And most importantly, let me know in the comments below what do you think about this video. Is there any category that I missed to mention? Do mention in the comments below. Is there something that you want to know? Do you have any doubts on the raw food diet itself? Let me know in the comments below and I will try to explain and share my experience for the benefit of larger audience. Thank you. I know your time is very valuable. Thank you very much for watching this video and giving some of your time to this. Enjoy your day or evening, whatever is left for you for the rest of the time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.